Hello everyone. Today we're going to talk about the business process modeling for Melton's Men's Salon. Myself Priyanka and my group mates are Rohit Sharma, Dapangar and Abhishek Giri. The business model done for Melton Men's Salon is the concept of business process management is mainly designed for the managing of the operations within the organizations, and it is mainly utilized for the managing the business operations that includes various processes such as model discovery, model analysis, optimization, improvement, and business process automation. The business process can be improved by including of various methods and can be enhanced with the utilization of the below steps. There are various scenarios involved in the case study, and thus end-to-end business process can be analyzed with the aid of continuous optimization and by the utility of monitoring as well as execution for enhancing the operation management. It confirms that the process of the Melton Man Salon can be enhanced with the insertion of the various technologies for reduction of the cost by optimizing of the processes and minimization of all errors that occurs at the various levels of operations in the organization. Process categorization model. The process categorizational model applied in the model order to model the process, and thus the right product can be aligned in accordance with the introducing business process model. The process model was developed for the two events such as sign, treatment, and payment process. The whole process into the appointment process, and thus makes respective action can be made the processes to get aligned. The process identification process the consideration as cruise of entire business alliance. Here is the process categorization model. Some of the processes that are involved in Melton Salon were categorized into three types such as sign-in, treatment, and payment process. The sign-in process gets successful by entry of username and password. The entry of those successful passwords can make the user to successful entry into the system, and the customer can be able to view the treatment details in detailed manner. The service provided to the current customer and future customer can be varied. The payment process was made by the customer after successful appointment process. Now my friend Abhishek Giri will continue.
Thank you very much, Priyanka. My next slide is about capability maturity model. The capability maturity model is employed for the main Melton Salon, in which the processes carried out would be redefined in order to attain the approximate results. It is mainly used in order to ensure that the organization appropriate utilization of function exists in capability maturity model that are used for redefining of whole processes and also utilized for the software development. The standard process can increase in the process occurring in the salon to get well managed and can be improvised as per the suggestion of the users, and optimization of the business process also made in successful manner with uses of capability maturity model. My next slide is about case function matrix. In our case function matrix, the Dilmantels techniques were applied in order to identify the case function matrix and identification of various processes that occurs in Melton Men's Salon. The case function matrix was split into multiple matrices, and which can improvise the readability to larger extent that were determined. The case the case metric function metrics were categorized into case types and business functions. Business functions are vertically displayed, and the case types are horizontally displayed. This provides higher readability about the business process and its respective case types. Talking about the next slides is about process models. The appointment process was made in which the customers needs to go undergo sign-in process and then followed by the respective details uploading. The respective process will be taken care by the receptionist staff. The treatment provided to the customers on the basis of the records that are retained in the customer database. It simply reduces replying to the post in instant manner. The process model were clearly understood with the BPM diagrams located in the slide below. So with the next slide, I would like my friend Darpan to start over. Thank you.
Thank you, Abhishek. The 7 process modeling guidelines utilized for the business modeling processes. There are various steps and ingredients that are integrated together in order to model the whole process of 7 PMG as per the routine set guidelines which are generated. The whole processes and procedures carried out within the organizations can be extremely aligned with the usage of 7 MPG models. The time can be minimalized by reducing the time for sign-in and detail uploading process. The elements used for development of the respective processes models are limited, thus effective operational as can be provided. Next slide. The cycle time calculations were done for the hair shaving and nail treatment activities is done by appending the summary of time that are needed for individual processes activities. The total time required for the activities is 150 minutes, which include the various activities such as sign process and filling process. The time calculated for each process that occurs in Melton's Man Saloons has been shown in the Tableau column with the process. From now, Rohit will take over.
Thank you, Darpan, for handing me over. Now, my slide is starting from the redesigning model, which is divided into three parts. First is the signing process, reception, and the future customers. In this redesigning of the model, which provide the approximate solution in increasing customer satisfaction and business reputation. The redesign process was made for the process such as appointment, as it takes more time than other process involved. The five-step method were utilized for incrementally transforming the conceptual process model into executable one with usage of BPM and language. The redesigning can provide some of the effective benefits, such as to the customer of Melton Man Salon, and thus customers of those salon can be able to attain the timely services and get satisfied with the services provided by them. The redesign was made for the customer appointment process. Next slide, please. It is concluded that the given report is mainly aimed to the conduct the business process for Melton Man's Salon with application of various business process models. The report detailed about the overview of design of system with usage of efficient business process management architecture by performing various tasks and ways to determine the utility and result of the existing business process also evaluated. The application of the entire system architecture of business process management is made on the basis of requirement of mental maintenance salon in accordance with the organization operation requirement. The process model utilized was highly employed for aligning of the business processes and preparations. The analysis of the processes and respective actions can be made. Next slide, please. These are the few references which we have. These are the references in which we have used few articles for our report. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you.